No one even asks you what you want.
St. Vital councillor Brian Mays expressing frustration with the budget process. Mays was among 5 councillors who voted against the operating budget and 6 who opposed the capital budget. Both budgets passed, despite the opposition, but it was the closest vote since the last budget of former Mayor Brian Bowman. Councillor Sherri Rollins raised an unsuccessful motion to delay the vote, saying crucial details were missing, including a forthcoming report on water and sewer rates.
Winnipeggers deserve the transparency. They deserve to know what's coming.
Mayor Scott Gillingham says water and sewer rates are always dealt with separately from the budget, and said Rollins was involved in budget meetings until she quit as property chair last week.
And this is the first I've heard of this. The first I heard of it was 48 hours ago after she had stepped off of EPC. So I find it somewhat insincere.
This year's property tax increase, 5.95%, is the biggest increase since 1990. The city faces the prospect of needing to find nearly $11 million to cover a deficit from last year after draining its reserve fund. Another motion from councillors Russ Wyatt and John Orlikow to raise the business tax by 1 percentage point also failed to pass.
We haven't, by and large, been keeping up with the inflation and fixed costs that any organization faces, including the City of Winnipeg, with regards to our operating costs.
Gillingham slammed that proposal.
For 2 veteran councillors to bring forward a motion today to increase business taxes by 20% at a time when we are days away from potential tariffs and counter tariffs that will affect our businesses is wildly irresponsible.
The draft 2025 budget had already gone through some changes. Public backlash pushed councillors to scrap a proposed pilot project to raise the threshold for the city's first snowplow. And last week, the Executive Policy Committee added $23 million to demolish the Arlington Bridge and begin designing a replacement. Both measures made it through the final vote. Cameron McLean, CBC News, Winnipeg.